Okay. Hold on. I just wanted to. Okay, yeah. I picked up the mic. Good. And yes, of course, the bell decided to ring right the moment I start the live stream. Yeah, I live closer to downtown Bowling Green, Kentucky. Hey, RK Kevin. And yes, I also am live closer to, a little bit closer to WKU campus. So this week, this should be their last week of their semester, spring semester for Western Kentucky University. So yeah, everything is good so far. I don't know what I was. Uh, oh yeah. So today is their last week. What I can know from one of the bus drivers from GoBG Transit saying that this is their last week until summer vacation from Western Kentucky University. So what I remember from 2 weeks ago, all I just shown y'all is the phase one of those bus routes, and this lecture will be phase two of the new design bus network of SEPTA. So yeah, so they will be talking about the 89 discontinuing from the other previous bus revolution. The fact that when the remainder of the letter routes turn into the number routes like the J to the 41, the R to the 82, the L to the 51, G to the 63, and all those metros will get letters. Like the Market Frankfurt is now the L line, Broad Street the B line, Trolley Route 10, 11, 13, 34, 36 are the T line, the Route 15 trolley are the G line, Northtown House B line is the M line, 101 and 102 trolley are the D line. So yeah, so they're talking about. They also did mention about more than five new bus routes like the 72, the 76. They also did mention the 83, the 85, 86, 87, and also the 116. They did say something about that, but what I remember, they wanted to have the new 106 going between Chester Transit Center to Claymont Transit Center and shorten the route 113 from Claymont to Chester, when I could or either Darby, I don't remember. So yeah, they still wanted to discontinue the 89 due to other routes being duplicated. The 80 also will be discontinued because ridership has declined significantly since 2029, not 29, 2019. The 311's already been discontinued from the funding. So the K is the only remaining. The Route K were supposed to get combined by the 26 and the 65, but looks like this bus network, the FY27, we're not going to have Route K getting combined by the 26 and the 65. And speaking of 65, that I remember that route was supposed to get extended, but unfortunate, they're not going to have the 65 getting extended. I guess they're going to do it until FY 28. Let me get my phone on. Do not disturb. What I forgot about. So yeah. So this option we're just gonna do phase two, which is the implement of SEPTA first. SEPTA goes on Paoli and Westchester in the Route 142 connecting King of Prussia and Exton. Expansion of the Boulevard Direct, serving from Frankfurt Transit Center to West Hickok Transit Center. Alignment changes to routes 3, 5, 22, 33, 51, formerly the L, and 94. So yeah, the annual service plan for the FY28 is being planned. So they're saying they will be presented until 2027 of spring, so that's next year. We're in 2026 of spring, so yeah, 2027 is next year. So I think the 65 will be extending for the FY28, as well as the K will get combined by the 26 and the 65 on FY28 as well. And what I remember about the 123 that goes from 6th and Street to King of Prussia is supposedly get discontinued. 127 that goes from Oxford to Trenton, we're supposed to get extended to the Academy Mall. That's another bus route. I know there's another. Oh yeah, the Route 18 we're supposed to be going to Frankfurt instead of going to Fox Chase from the previous service changes back from 2024. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. So phase two overview. Phase two of spring of 2027 expands Boulevard Direct service, introduce two SEPTA Go zone, and launches a new fixed route in Chester County. It also continues effectively. I can't even pronounce that. Improvements through alignment changes and elimination of low ridership and duplicated routes. SEPTA Go. SEPTA is revolutionizing the way to operate bus service in the suburbs. Currently, some routes run less than an hour due to low residential and employment density, density, if I can say it right, requiring customers to plan their days and often their lives around bus schedules. Technology driving on-demand transit creates an opportunity to provide more flexibility and convenience with a new suburban on-demand service called SEPTA-Go. This microtransit service, introduced on phase two of the new bus network change, included 6 zones to replace low ridership and frequent suburban bus routes. Details of these zones are included in the tables below. Check out Frequently Asked Questions PDF to understand how SEPTA-Go works in the FY 2027 ASP book PDF. To learn more about the first 3 Go zones will be implemented in spring and summer 2027. So, here's the routes that will be changing going on. Route 1 discontinued. Route 1 will be discontinued when Boulevard Direct service is introduced between Frankfurt Transit Center and the Western Hagen Transit Center. I think the Direct B has got to be the Boulevard Direct that was supposed to be going between Frankfurt Transit Center and Western Hagen Transit Center. So that has to be the Direct B. If I can know. Because what I remember about the Direct B that they were been talking about. So Route 1 will be discontinued when the direct bus service is introduced between Frankfurt Transit Center and Western Hagen Transit Center. The changes in the service will make Route 1 will be duplicated alongside extending service provided by Route 14, 44, 65, and 82. Riders may instead use the limited stop service on the new Boulevard Direct or local service on Route 82, formerly the R, or Route 14, as usual between Frankfurt Transit Center and the Academy Mall. Route 44 and 65 will continue to provide service along City Avenue, Route 20 and 15 continue to provide service to Parks Casino. So the alternative route for Route 1 will be the 14, 20, 44, 50, 65, 82, and the Boulevard Direct. Route 3, route changes and frequency changes. Route 3 will introduce a short pattern to operate between the York Dolphin Station, the L line, and 33rd and Cecil B. Moore to provide frequency and high demand corridor off Cecil B. Moore Avenue. Service will be reduced along Kensington and Frankfurt Avenue. I don't know why I say ABS. No, that's supposed to be ABA, which is duplicated on the L line that runs above these streets. Trips to Smith Playground will be discontinued. Frequency between 33rd and Cecil B. Moore Avenue and York Dolphin will be improved on Saturdays and Sundays to every 15 minutes. So they're still going to be having Route 3 going through Kensington, but it's going to be running more slower. So the alternative route will be the L line for Route 3. Route 5 will be route changing and frequency changing. Route 5 will shift to operate southbound on 4th Street between Market Street and Girard Avenue. This change will align service to operate via the same street as Route 57, create a more frequent transit corridor. Weekdays frequency will be reduced from every 19 to 25 minutes to every 30 minutes to provide more predictable and constant headways for riders. So the L line and the 57 are also going to be an alternative for Route 5. Route 22, route changes, frequency changes. Route 22 will be changed from only Transit Center and Cedarburg Plaza from Broad Street, Cheltenham Avenue to operate via Broad Street, Nedrow Avenue, Whisker Street, Durham Avenue, and Easton Road. This will serve segments previously served by the Route 51, formerly the L. Peak frequency will be reduced from every 17 to 24 minutes to every 30 minutes all day to align service with demand and provide a constant headways for riders. Alternative route for 22 is the 16, 80, 18, 51, formerly the L, obviously, 55, and 72. The 72 is the brand new route. Route 30 will be discontinued. Route 30 will be discontinued. Service will relocated to extend Route 43 to 69th Transit Center via Harvard Street and Vine Street. Riders may also use Route 21, 31, 40, 42, 43, 46, 49, 52, 63, 79, L line, T1 line, and the Lucy Loop as an alternative. And yes, the 64 also will be an alternative route from Route 30. Route 33, route changing, frequency changing as well. Route 33, northbound, will be changed between Ridge Avenue and Diamond Street from 19th Street and 21st Street. Saturday and Sunday service frequency will be reduced from every 11 to 12 minutes to 15 minutes to provide more predictable and constant headways for riders. Alternative route for Route 33 will be Route L27. Well, not the L line, the 2, 17, 38, and 44. 43, route changing, frequency changing. Route 43 will be changed to operate between Richmond and Westmoreland and 69th Transit Center via Harvard Avenue, Vine Street, 65th Street, and Cardington Road. This change creates a new east and west connection for riders and covers some discontinued segment of Route 30. Service will be discontinued along Lancaster Avenue, 45th Street, Belmont Avenue, Parkside Avenue. Sunday frequency will improve from every 45 minutes to every 30 minutes from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday's 30-minute service will be extended to operate from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Service after 9 p.m. 7 days per week will be reduced from every 35 to 45 minutes to every hour. So yeah, Route 43 will be extending to 69th Street Transit Center and Richmond and Westmoreland. It shows on the article. So when I was looking at this map, so it says here that like nothing shows about the 43 going to Wissahickon, not Wissahickon, Richmond and Westmoreland. Nothing shows anything about that. Just only for the 53 that'll be extending the 60, the 73, and the G line. The G line is the former Route 15 trolley. Is one of the PCC cars that they still have. Alright, Route 51. Route changing or frequency changing. Route 51 will be changing between Arley Transit Center and Cedarburg Plaza from Nedral Avenue and Whisker Street to Old York Road and 66th Avenue. Trips to Endenham and Rounding Mount Holly. I don't know if I say it right. Running Mount Arley will be discontinued. Route 22 will be segmented previous served by Route 51. Saturday and Sunday service between Olney and Chestnut will improve from every 20 minutes to every 15 minutes to better align service level with demand. So the alternative route for the 51, I don't know, Route 6, 16, 22, 72, and Z94. Route 92 discontinued. Route 92 will be discontinued due to low ridership. Service will be relocated to new Route 142, which will operate from King of Prussia to Exton Square Mall via Weedesford Road. Riders can also use Route 142 and the Westchester, Malvern, and PLE Great Valley Go Zone as an alternative. So yeah, alternative route will be the new Route 42, PLE Great Valley, and Westchester and Malvern Go Zone for the discontinued 92 on Phase 2. Route 94, route changes, frequency changes. Route 94 will be changed from Stanton Avenue to Piper Mill Road and Montgomery Avenue. This change will provide service on the discontinued portion of Route 51 in Endenham. Weekday and Saturday service from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. will be improved to every hour, up from every 75 to 135 minute. So it looks like it's going to be like, I guess, every 2 to 3 hour, I guess. Let me go ahead and ask ChatGPT. Time calculation. What does it say? 75 to 135 minutes. So 75 minutes will be an hour and 15 minutes. 135 minutes would be at 2 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah. So I'm kind of off on that. Sunday service will be operate every 90 minutes from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., expanding the direction of service and improving from every 1.5 to 3 hours. So the alternative route will be the 51, I guess, or weekend service, or either, I don't know. Route 142 will be the new route. New Route 142 will be provide service from King of Prussia Mall to Exton Square Mall via Weedesford Road and Lancaster Avenue. This route combines the two highest rider segments of discontinued Route 92 and 204. Route 142 will operate hourly, 7 days per week, which is an increased service offer over the discontinued routes. 150 will also be discontinued. That's the route that goes between Plymouth Mini Mall and Parks Casino. Route 150 will be discontinued due to low ridership. Riders may use Route Riders may use Route 20 from Frankfurt Transit Center to Philadelphia Mills, 27 from Center City to Plymouth Meeting, Route 50 from Frankfurt Transit Center to Parks Casino, 51 from Olney to Plymouth, 82 from Frankfurt to Wissahickon, and the Boulevard Direct from Neshannock to Wissahickon via Frankfurt to travel between Parks Casino and Plymouth Mini Mall. So here's how you able to get from Parks. Well, I able to manage how you'll get to Parks Casino to Plymouth Mini Mall when one oh wait no 150 is from starts from Parks Casino. There you are. There's Parks Casino. So we have Route 50, 128, and 130. So we all know Route 28 will also goes to Neshannock Mall between Neshannock Mall and Oxford Valley Mall. 130 also goes to Neshannock Mall, but does not end at Neshannock Mall. So instead of taking the 50, y'all could also take the 128 or 130. So let's say 130 would be better. So 130 would be take it from here to go inbound, well, northbound to get to Bucks County Community College. This should take y'all to Neshannock Mall. So here's Neshannock Mall that we're supposed to be shutting down. So here you guys are, Neshannock Mall. So once you get up that one Neshannock Mall from the 130, y'all need to transfer to the Boulevard Direct. I need to transfer to the Boulevard Direct from Neshannock Mall to go all the way to Wissahickon Transit Center. And it started to rain right now. So yeah, first they will pass by Frankfurt Transit Center, as usual. Once they leave Frankfurt Transit Center, they will go to Pratt Street and then turn back at the Boulevard, enters a hunting park, go through Allegheny. So this will look like the same as Route 82 or Route R, whatever y'all prefer. And this will get you at Wissahickon. I want to see what route is the red one, the 52. So we have the 52. Also wanted to see. So once you get off Wissahickon at Wissahickon Transit Center, now you need to transfer to the third bus, will be the Route 27 to Plymouth Meeting. Or whatever, yeah, Plymouth Meeting. So you go from here, going through Ridge Avenue. They'll turn at Manahawk Avenue. Going through Akeem Avenue. Get back on Ridge Avenue. Turn on Dog Pond Street. Turn on Henry Ave. All the way until they meet up with Bridge Avenue. I don't know. It's still gonna be Henry. Okay, so no, let's get turned. So Henry Ave will be ending here. So now they're back at Ridge Avenue or Ridge Pike. they got turned into. And then go through Chemical Road, Gallagher Road. I don't know if I say that right. I don't know which area is this one. Hampton Incorporated, Philadelphia, Plymouth, Maine. Huh. Never heard about that. So yeah, as usual for 120, not 127, Route 27 from Wissahickon to get to Plymouth, Maine. And here y'all guys are, Plymouth, Maine. So you just have to take, you just have to take the 130 or 128 to get to the Shadowy Mall, and then transfer to the Boulevard direct from the Shadowy Mall to Wissahickon Transit Center, and then transfer to the Route 27 from Wissahickon Transit Center to Plymouth, Maine. Well, 130 or 128 will be from Parks Casino to the Shadowy Mall. On your way back, take the 27 from Plymouth to Wissahickon, transfer to the Boulevard direct from Wissahickon to the Shadowy Mall, and then transfer to the 130 or 128 from the Shadowy Mall to Parks Casino. So yeah, Route 21 will be discontinued due to the rider shift. No alternative available on Route 201. I don't know why I said 21. I meant to say 201. 204 will be discontinued. Service will be relocated to new Route 142 as the Paoli Great Valley and Westchester Malvern goes on. There will be no alternative service to Eagleview. The Eagleview portion of route being discontinued with no alternative due to low ridership. So people want to go to Eagleview, you're just gonna have to walk, or either call Uber for that. 206 will be discontinued, getting replaced by the Paoli Great Valley line. Valley Go Zone. Boulevard Direct extend route from Frankfurt Transit Center to the Wissahickon Transit Center via Versatile Boulevard, Hunting Park Avenue, Allegheny, and Ridge Avenue. This route change portion of large capital project to expand Boulevard Direct bus service throughout through shared infrastructure investment with the City of Philadelphia. Route will operate weekdays every 15 minutes from 6 to 9, providing predictable and constant headways for riders. So Paoli Great Valley Go Zone will be replaced around 206, which is the low ridership, and Westchester Malvern Go Zone will replace 92 segment. And the third phases will be talking about that until my next announcement of the phase 3 live stream. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. What I know, obviously the Boulevard Direct will be extending. Wait, what am I doing? There you go. There you go. Imagine if you have transit that goes to part of New Jersey besides Trenton. You know what's going on? Oh yeah. So I want to see what would be the new route, the new stop. Where I know they're gonna stop at the Shannon Boulevard at Old Lincoln Highway, Southampton, Red Lion, Grant, Welsh, Ron Street, Common Avenue, and then Frankfurt Transit Center. Then when they leave, they'll go to Boulevard of Pratt, Langdon. This also stops at, well, actually not. So people going to Tower Boulevard at Roosevelt Boulevard gonna have to gonna have to take the 82. So they're just gonna stop at Boulevard. So from Frankfurt going to Wissahickon, we'll making stops at Pratt Street, Langdon Street, Rising Sun. I'm pretty sure they were supposed to make a, a new the extension of the Broad Street line through Boulevard going through the Shawnee. So they're also gonna stop at Broad Street, meet up to Hunting Park or Germantown Ave, Wissahickon Avenue, Allegheny on Hunting Park, Ridge Avenue at Midvale, and then they'll end up with Wissahickon Transit Center. So that will be the Boulevard Direct extending. Route 3 is still here, will be here still. 25 and the 53 will still be here. Well, actually, 25 is still going to be here, but the 53 will replace the 89 portion of the 89. D Street through M Street at Hunting Park, Frankfurt Ave and Germantown through Errimingo and Ontario. 25 also will be replacing a part of the 89 between Castor Errimingo through Errimingo at York. That is going to be for phase 1. What is the other route that will be? We have the 5. So I remember Route 5 during the funding crash, they had the route ending at Fana Gerard. Okay, I had said something wrong. Alright, so it looks like it's just only Boulevard Direct, the 150. Well, I don't even take the 150. I always go on the 3 whenever. Well, my grandmother always usually go on the 3 whenever they shut down the elevator at Tyrell Street for the L line station. I don't usually take Route 1. Never been on Route 5. So yeah, we could go in and look at the other phases, like phase 1. That will be happening this fall. Like Route 47, we could do that. So, yeah. No, that's 57. So this is 47. 7th and 8th Street. So I know 47M goes through 9th Street. So I know there's Angelo's Pizzeria right here. So that means there's going to be no 47M going through 9th Street passing through Angelo's Pizzeria. So if y'all want cheesesteak from Angelo's, y'all going to have to take the 47. Leaving from Angelo's, 47 northbound at 7th Street. Dallas Angeles, nothing happened. Still going to have to take the 65 to get to Henry Ave. There you are, Route 65. Henry Ave at Walnut Lane. There's D'Alessandro's. I want to find Jim's. South Steak. Somewhere at South Street is like between Lombard and Bryan. So here's South Street. Where the bus? Okay, so that's gonna be the 40. There you are, Jim Steak. Fourth at South. So that'll be the 57 and the 40. That's the southbound. And the 40, this has to be the west. Yeah, that's the westbound. We also have Route 60 will be, oh yeah, let's look at the 43 that we're supposed to get extend to 69th Street and supposedly extending through Richmond and Westmoreland. This is Harvard Board. So yeah, they're gonna meet up with Route 65, the 20, 123, 103, and the 105. There will be no 106 due to the discontinued service getting replaced by Route 105. So yeah, I will go ahead and not discon. I will go ahead and end this live stream right now, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, phase three will be taking cover whenever I plan that. Plan another live stream for that. Thank you all for watching this live stream. Comment, like, subscribe.